Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. US President Donald Trump has said the United States would take very strong action if Iranian authorities proceed with executing protesters amid their crackdown on a popular uprising. Speaking to CBS News on Tuesday, Trump has said Washington would respond firmly if reported hangings go ahead, after being asked about claims that executions could begin as early as Wednesday. The death toll from unrest in Iran is nearing 2,600, according to a rights group. The report comes as Tehran increases diplomatic outreach to the US allied countries amid warnings of possible US intervention by President Donald Trump. Israeli officials say assessments point to a potential US intervention, though the timing and scope remain unclear. And Israel's security cabinet has been briefed on the risk of regime collapse in Iran. US President Donald Trump urged Iranians to keep protesting, saying help was on the way as Iran intensified its crackdown. In a social media post, Trump said he had cancelled all meetings with Iranian officials until the killing of protesters stops. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has said that he believes Iran's leadership is in its final days and weeks as protests spread across the country. Protests in Iran have moved from grievances over severe economic conditions to open demands for the removal of the clerical system of rule. Speaking during a visit to India, Merz questioned the legitimacy of the Iranian leadership. Germany continues to hold limited trade relations with Iran. Denmark and Greenland will meet US Vice President J.D. Vance at the White House amid controversy over Greenland's future. The talks follow comments by President Donald Trump suggesting US control of the strategically located island. Denmark and Greenland reject the idea, saying the territory is not for sale, a position backed by several EU countries. Global attention will turn to US President Donald Trump next week as political and business leaders gather in Davos for the World Economic Forum, debating how to balance his leadership style with the forum's commitment to open markets and multilateral cooperation. After a year of unsettling the liberal international order since returning to office, Trump is set to arrive at the Swiss resort to address the forum on Wednesday, held under the theme, A Spirit of Dialogue. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is also scheduled to participate in the meeting. Venezuela's senior lawmaker has claimed that more than 400 people had been released from prison, a figure that conflicts with reports from rights groups, which put the number at between 60 and 70 in recent days. The releases come amid renewed calls for the freedom of those held for political reasons. National Assembly President Jorge Rodriguez has made the statement during a parliamentary session on Tuesday. A powerful rainstorm swept across Gaza, flooding hundreds of tents and collapsing damaged homes sheltering displaced families. At least 6 people were killed, including women, a child, and a 1-year-old boy who died from extreme cold. Officials say thousands of tents were damaged as emergency services struggled amid fuel shortages. Hamas is expected to elect a new leader this month, following the killing of Yahya Sinwar by Israel last year. Khaled Meshal and Khalil al-Hayya are seen as frontrunners, with the vote already underway. The leader is chosen in a secret ballot by a 50-member Hamas's Shura Council that includes Hamas members in the Israeli-occupied West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and exile. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.